we go. This is my third easy clue on this account. 3, 2, 1. Hey, we got a master clue. I can't do this. As of late, I have been back and forth between my AFK content with mining and woodcutting. Overall, I was really doing it just to get some levels when I could on some longer skills. But I'm now up to 10k coal from this mining venture, so I have an idea of what to do with some of the supplies, not actually just gathering them. I knew that I would use them eventually, didn't really know for what. I now have a plan. With 10,000 coal and over 5,000 myth, I do want to make a total of 1,000 myth plate bodies. That'd be 5k myth bars, and go ahead and alch them for some good cash. It's going to take a little bit. Right now I'm actually going to do some thieving because I don't have enough money to even make them into bars using the blast furnace right now. Thieving has been my go-to moneymaker up to this point, and probably will be after doing this, but this will be a nice little venture to make some decent cash, work on a few different levels to start the episode, and overall actually get something done with all these ores I've been mining. About to grab a thieving level, not necessarily a milestone thieving level. It's going to be 77 thieving, but what it does give me, this damn knight. I still fail the knight remotely often. It's not great at 77. That was rough timing though. I just needed one more 77 thieving. Thank you very much. Big thing here is 1,300 total level. I feel like we've gotten the every 100 levels or so total mark, like kind of often lately. We've been making really good progress in those total levels is all I'm trying to get at. I still need to do some more thieving to make money for the blast furnace, but been making good progress, so I'm on my way to that. Next time you see me, it might be blast furnace. Just something along the lines of working on alching some myth plate bodies. One thing I also need to spend some money on is runes. I can't really alch the plate bodies without some runes. For those who don't know, you can buy a Wizard's Mind Bomb from the pub in Falador. Raises your magic level by 3. Helps me get into the Wizards Guild as a noob, and I'm going to go ahead and crank out. I just need 1,000 nature runes to alch 1,000 plate bodies, if that math sounds about right. And I ruined the clip by stuttering right at the end, so let's move on. Alright, I spent as much as I needed on runes, so I'll use the rest of the money getting some smithing levels. I am going to start with my gold ore, as you can see. That is because I don't have high enough smithing to actually make myth plate bodies yet, even if I make all these mithril bars. So I want to make most of my gold ore, maybe even all of it, into gold bars, then go to myth bars. By the time I do all of those, I should have 68 smithing and be ready to move on to actually make some plate bodies. Overall, this is going to be some good smithing XP. I haven't done like a ton of blast furnace yet, so it'll be nice to get this progress out of the way. I haven't quite reached 68 smithing, but I got a decent smithing level here. This is 60 smithing, coming in hot, of course. As much as making a dragon square shield is kind of dank, that means I don't have to pay this foreman anymore. Thank you very much. It's not like it cost that much or it was that much of a nuisance, but it's definitely a nice upgrade here at the blast furnace, so I will take it. I'm still working on some gold bars, then I'll move on to myth. I think the next time you see me, probably just going to be right at 68 smithing. So, right now I'm about to grab 68 smithing, I sure hope. Please, thank you very much. 68 smithing coming on, which means I can make mithril plate bodies, which is the whole reason I've been here grinding out all these myth bars. At least I sure hope so. Check this out. It skipped the notification. Bam! Myth plate bodies, only 5 bars a piece. I'm actually going to meet you guys when I finish up these last 1,000 bars or so. I'm going to do these myth plates at the Varrock anvil. Regular smithing is generally somewhat AFK, but you can only make 5 plate bodies per inventory, so I guess this is not, it's not crazy AFK by any means, but I'll definitely take the good smithing XP I'm getting out of it, and I'm excited to actually be turning these into myth plates. This wasn't that lengthy of a grind, but I mean 5k myth bars in some way from scratch. I had most of the ores starting the episode, really all the ores by the first clip of the episode. It's still remotely lengthy. It's going to be nice to get these done, actually start grinding some cash out of it very soon. This is my final plate body that I'm about to make. I got 2 bars in the enemy, 3 in the bank. Don't open that door, just go to the bank. I did mess up and make a handful of mithril chain skirts or plate skirts, whatever. I clicked the wrong button a couple of times. Rest in peace. I still have a bunch of mithril items to go alch, so I guess I'll meet you on the Falador course. It is a little tedious to do agility and alch at the same time. It's really not terrible, but It adds a few more clicks to agility, and nobody likes agility in the first place, so it's not necessarily my preferred activity by any means. But I'm making a lot of cash from these alks, and agility XP never hurts. I'm actually on the verge of 60 agility here, which means I can finally move over to the Sears rooftop course. I don't have the Candor and Hards done. Hopefully it's kind of obvious at this point. You probably would have seen them up to this point if I did finish them. I don't really plan on finishing them that soon either, even though it would make Sears a little bit faster. There's too many requirements for that currently. Not really going to bother with it. There's 60 agility though. Thank you very much. I still have a handful of plates to alks, so I'm going to make my way over to the Sears course and just keep working on it. Just about done with all my alks. This is beautiful. Lots of cash to work with. My most legit cash stack up to this point by a long shot. It's probably going to take me a little while to beat it too. I'm not necessarily dropping all the money immediately, but I will spend a pretty good chunk of it this episode for one I want to do, throw in a miscellanea to throw some money in there and get those coffers working. But for now, I'm done with agility. I've got 3.1 mil cash, just a little bit over, and I'm living life. That was the first goal of the episode, was to alk a bunch of plate bodies. So now I think other than miscellanea, I have a construction goal in mind that's going to cost a little bit of money. Since I didn't really need too many ores, I had spent some of my recent AFK time on oak logs, and I now have a little over 9,000 that I can turn into planks. And I'm actually just going to do that right here in the woodcutting guild, run back and forth between whatever the sawmill guy's name is, and make some planks here. A little over 9,000 is actually going to get me to like 67 construction, though I don't plan on doing all the way to 67 right away. That would get me to the point where I can make like house tabs and whatnot. I'd have a lot of portals and like the mounted glory options in my house, even though I don't have all the requirements for that. It's getting me close to having a somewhat helpful house, at least, is the idea. But now I actually have to make these planks first. Hey, would you look at that? 38 herb lore. I tried to make a prayer potion earlier with 32 herb lore, or 34 or something. That was a pretty bad idea. But now with 38 herb lore, I can go ahead and grab these 10 Ronar potions that I have. And did I already have some snape grass when I got some? I did. I already had 4 of it apparently. I'm making a few prayer potions quick. I purely want to use just 1 or 2 of them for the Frenetic Trials quest I'm about to do. But since they're my first prayer potions in the account, I figured I would grab the clip. Doesn't matter how many times I read that this is safe. It makes me so nervous. Please don't kill me. Oh god, there it goes. That's it. Oh. I am all done. I have all 7 votes. Oh, and then we're just... I thought there would be a much longer dialogue before the quest was done. I wasn't ready. 85 quest points. The XP from this is okay. I don't think I'll get any levels from any of that. Oh, nope. 41 defense. I'll take it. I'll take it. 1327 total level. I can now do Throne of Miscellanea, though, which is kind of big. Let's go get her done. Does that mean I'm just all done? Yeah, that is it. I thought that was it for a second. Throne of Miscellanea complete. I still want to do Royal Trouble so I can get the maximum supplies from these guys, but, oh, I need some money. I need some money to give to you, sir. Right now, I've got a little bit of cash to throw in here. 750k, I believe, is like the kind of the minimum amount you want to have in there at all times if you're looking to get max resources. That and having 100% approval. I have a little bit over that right now. I'm not that worried about maxing this out. I'm currently going to put it all in wood and mining just because I want birds' nests and coal. I just use a bunch of coal. That's where the mining comes from. And as much as herbs would be kind of nice, currently would prefer the bird's nest life, mostly for the seeds that could come with it. In general, could definitely use them. This will by no means be like the final setup for my Throne of Miscellanea. Obviously, I also have to do Royal Trouble, I believe is what it is, which I'll be doing very soon in this episode. Overall, though, this is what I'm going for. Place. I really don't know what to expect from an easy clue. I think this is my 4th one. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
Wow. Oh my god. This is probably the greatest clue I could have asked for. I don't know whether or not I should laugh that I only got air runes at the amount of air runes, or the fact that I just got a 365 coin clue. If I picked up 1 coin a day, it would take me exactly 1 year to make the price of this clue. Are you kidding me right now? The 5k agility and hit points XP probably didn't do much. The Slayer may have just leveled me up. We'll see in a second. But the increased resources from Miscellanea is going to be nice overall. Currently for some coal and some maple logs. Oh, it was an agility level that I got. 61 agility. Not bad, not bad. Oh, and a Slayer level. Sweet. Sweet. Fever spiders. That's gross. I got a level in all 3 of them. That was beautiful. Hit points too. Look at that. Gets XP in 3 skills. Levels up in all of them. For 1331 total level. Beautiful. Let's go talk to Grim too. Remember those oak planks that I was making? I'm finally done with those logs. Far too many planks. Probably didn't really need to make all of them right now. Because like I said, I don't really plan on going just straight to 67 construction. Even though I want higher construction level right now and I love to use all these planks, it's just not that necessary quite yet. So it's nice to have something to start with. Let's go ahead and throw some of these into construction and see exactly where it gets me. Construction is clearly one of the fastest skills in the game to train. This is also arguably the most annoying skill to train in the game. For now, I am just going to be unnoting my planks at Feel, the guy right outside the Remington house portal here. And I'm not that far off of getting a butler, and even though I'm only 23 construction, it only takes up to 40 to go get the butler that I want to grab, and I'll be at Oak Larders by then. And like I said, the XP is really quick, so I'm not hyped on construction, but this shouldn't take too long. Here comes that Oak Larder life. About to get 33 construction, so I can go ahead and build Oak Larders in my kitchen. If I had one, gotta go buy a kitchen first. Then we'll start making some larders. This is gonna be my fastest XP for quite some time. Oak Larders is gonna be the life. When you finally have high enough construction and get the butler you want, my man, you are hired. So this is probably an unexpected clip. They happen every once in a while, probably a couple times an episode, not gonna lie. I did a little bit of thieving earlier to get some cash for starting up all of that myth plate body life. I am at higher thieving level at this point and feel a little bit more inclined to do some master farmers, especially since I'm planning on doing some herb runs soon. That's why last episode I got my talisman. I've been slowly working on some better teleports and whatnot for that. And I really do just need to get some herb runs started. I just made some prayer potions today, so it sounds like I'm going to be doing that kind of soon, and I have no Ronars. What do I do? I have no idea what I'm doing, but I do need hunter levels. There it is. This catch should give me 20 hunter, as long as my math's correct. I'm just kidding. OS buddy told me. 20 hunter, I can now place 2 traps at a time. At 19, I unlocked tropical wagtails, but I figured just get 20 hunter for the 2 traps before I head over there. So now off to the tropical wagtails. So while kind of AFKing hunter on the side on stream, I did get myself up to 31 during these tropical wagtails. 29 is what I need for swamp lizards, so that's where I'm headed to next. I also don't think I really threw in the reason why I started Hunter. I'd love to get to 83 Hunter for some Dragon Impling hunting to get a glory. I don't think it's necessarily going to be like one stretch of Hunter here to 83, but I'm putting some time in for that. This is going to be the final clip of the episode, everybody. About to grab 44 Hunter, and not only that, but 1400 total level, which is kind of beautiful. Progress has been solid as of late. Today's episode was really nice to make some good cash with the myth plate body side of things. Ooh, maple birdhouses? That's actually going to be kind of nice. I want to do maple birdhouses a little bit sooner than later. Anyways, that's 1400 total, by the way. Did get a little bit of construction and hunter in. The hunter is headed towards a glory eventually. Like I said maybe an episode or 2 ago, I'm basically making my way towards Barrows runs right now. Whatever I'm working on is in some way, shape, or form trying to get me ready to grind out a bunch of Barrows runs. That's going to wrap up today's episode though, everybody. Thank you very much for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.